What's up, consumer law family? Thank you all for joining in. I had to jump in real quick to tell you about debt collection, judgments being auctioned off. So, say for instance, you had a debt, and the creditor or the debt buyer, debt collector, third party debt collector, had filed a judgment against you, and they were trying to get payment for it. Now you will go through the same process as you would without, if you've taken our debt collection course, you're going to go through the same process. Or if you want to just stop debt collectors from contacting you altogether, you can. But I just wanted to show you how this is an online platform where they auction off bad debts in the form of judgments. So debt buyers can buy portfolios of judgments and collect on them as they would if it was a regular portfolio that a debt buyer would get access to. So on this website, if you pay attention to the first one, they also do tenant judgments, they do regular judgments, and they also tell you what state these portfolios are located and where they're selling them from. They also tell you who are selling these portfolios. So you have to be very mindful. If a debt collector contact you, the best thing to do is to validate the debt, do a debt validation so you can see if these are actually coming, judgments are actually, or these debt collection processes are coming from the judgment that the actual debt collector is pursuing against you, or did they purchase these judgments from websites like this, uh, judgment auctioning websites. So in checking into the judgments, please check with your state statute of limitation. If you notice at the top, Alabama, the statute of limitation for judgments is 20 years. That's a long time. Now I do know in those 20 years, in 10 of those years, that actual debt collector or creditor has to renew that judgment. So it can last for 20 years, but they have to renew it within 10 years. So check that too. When you validate the debt, they have to tell you everything about that debt. So that could be one thing that you can remember. Um, as you see for Mississippi, the statute of limitation on a judgment is 7 years. Now, when a creditor or a debt buyer tries to pursue you with a judgment, it lasts for 7 years, and they're also allowed to renew it because according to Mississippi Code Section 15143, they can renew that judgment in 7 years if they haven't received any money from that, or if you haven't paid that judgment, so they can renew that within 7 years. Let's see an example of what some of these actual auctioning portfolios look like the landlord tenant one I was telling you about. Pay attention to the years. If it's past the statute of limitation for your state for them to pursue that judgment, you can also use that as a way to stop that debt collector from contacting you or trying to pursue that debt, especially if you can get that letter in before they try to renew that judgment. Also, look at how many accounts, look at the amount of the account, the total debt is in the hundreds of thousands. And look at the number of accounts from this one auction portfolio in Pennsylvania that these actual debt buyers can buy. And this one is coming from GCAP Holdings LLC. They're selling portfolios of judgments, not only just bad debts, judgments where they could take you to court and legally get these debts from you, or acquire these debts from you if you don't know the law, if you don't know consumer laws, if you don't know what your rights are when it comes to consumer law. So I just wanted to bring this in to get you all up to date, up to speed. This is becoming a widely used website that a lot of your debt collectors are using. So please, if you don't know where these judgments are coming from, validate it. Ask them for verification. Ask them for validation on where this debt coming from. When you ask for this validation, you also need to know that you're not admitting to owing anything now. You're just wanting to know where is this stuff coming from. And keep in mind the statute of limitations, and you're going to have to take action. Okay, please take action. So if you need more information, you need more help, I do have a debt collection course. It's a short course. You have to worry about going some long drawn out 2-3 month course, but you can contact me at 504-517-5098, text only. You can text the secret TLC. That's me, Quad, your consumer law bestie. Thank you all for watching.